Okay, so I hadn't done a ActiLabs video in quite some time. As you can see, this is the 35 Plus Radiance Cream. Those of us, they say at 35 is the perfect time to start doing anti-aging skincare. Having sensitive skin, I can't just go buy whatever and throw on my face, because then I'm going to look like I've got chemical burns or leprosy or something going on here. I may look like Aiden does with hand, foot, and mouth if I put certain things on my skin. So, I like to use ActiLabs stuff like this because EU standards are so much better. I'm sorry, my bangs are really getting on my nerves. Their EU standards are so much more strict than American standards. We have like 8 to 9 chemicals banned for ingredients in cosmetics and skincare and hair care and all that fun stuff. EU, which is Europe, has over 1,000. This is not like buying crap from China, which if you go to the drugstore or even some of your beauty counter stuff and you look, it's going to say made in China or, you know, somewhere else besides here, but made in France. And even if it's made here, the stuff that they allow in our cosmetics and our skincare is frightening. Okay? I got some cruelty-free, supposed to be safe, supposed to be naturally based makeup, made in the USA, and when I broke it down to look at it, it had one of the red dyes that is known to cause respiratory distress, and in people who have stuff like asthma, it can kill them. Yeah. So, I like Posh because they're more, I mean, they really are more natural when it comes to pampering and stuff. I mean, that's what they're all about, is pampering. And you get good skin out of it, so plus. ActiLabs, French women are all about beauty. All about beauty. If you've ever been to France, you can't turn the corner without having a salon or a spa on every corner. And our packaging is just, it's beautiful. Like, I mean, it's packaging that sells. It's not cheaply made packaging at all, I promise. So this is the 35 Plus Cream, and the directions are actually going to be on the box. Application: apply a small amount to face and neck. Massage gently in upward motions in the morning after the appropriate serum. See our website for detailed instructions. Precautions: avoid contact with eyes and eye contour. Not because it's necessarily going to damage the eyes, but because the molecules are too big for this sensitive area of our eyes. So it's going to make the bags worse, and it's going to kind of mess up everything that we're trying to fix with the under eye area. So that's all that is. It's just got larger molecules to fill in these areas on us. And it even says if you have extra left over that you've dipped out of the pot, rub them on the back of your hands because it's so good for anti-aging. So we're going to open this for the first time and smell it. And all of our pots come like this. Hopefully this isn't a mess when I open it where it's been, because our Melody was running extremely late today, making up for her Saturday deliveries where they didn't run Saturday for Veterans Day. But, oh my God, that smells amazing. Let's just try a little bit. I just landed on my boob. Put that one side down. But see, they fill these things to the brim. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I've still got green dyed fingers. Oh my gosh. That just made my skin so soft. So what I'm going to try to do is try to make sure that I use this every single day till this tub is empty. Now, this is a little bit more expensive than some of our other creams. And I would say it's to do with the ingredients. We are cruelty-free. And when we say cruelty-free, we mean not just the products are cruelty-free. That means that the ingredients used in the products are proven cruelty-free as well. So you really get cruelty-free when you deal with us. So, and it's paraben-free. It's 50 milliliters. So, yeah. What did it say? Do I put it on at morning or at night? Okay, in the morning. So I'm going to try to get in the habit of getting up and doing my face first thing in the morning before I do anything else. And I've already gave the headband away to my daughter. They're giving them in every single order now. So wear the headbands. Sleep in them. And I'll tell you why. I mean, I know when I wake up in the morning, I take them off. My bangs are like this. It's a pain in the butt. But keeping your hair off of your skin while you sleep, let your skin breathe, especially if you're a teenager. It keeps the oil of your hair off of your face. So it's going to help stop breakouts. Okay, I've been known to have pretty decent skin my whole life, and I'm not saying that to brag, but it was something that everybody's always went on to me about as I was growing up, and I've always wanted to pass that on to other people. I was just really funny about things that I used and have sensitive skin, so I wasn't trying all these drying options that were made available back in those days. Like it was so long ago, I'm only 37. But like Clear Seal pads and Sea Breeze, and I can still think of all of the smell of that. Noxzema. I don't think Noxzema is all that bad, but if something has alcohol in it, I mean, I know there's different forms of alcohol, but if something has alcohol in it, it is drying. Alcohol is so bad for your skin, okay? And if you start noticing me having a strange rash anywhere on my face, please overlook it. My son actually has hand, foot, and mouth disease, as well as the strep that he had about 2 weeks ago that he went undiagnosed for, turned into scarlet fever. So he's pretty sick, and I'm the one that's been tending to him, so there is a possibility that I could catch it from him. Fingers crossed that I don't. I've been washing my hands and trying to take care of everything. This is the first thing for me to have to deal with on my own. Everybody I've talked to has been unhelpful. You know, it's not that they don't mean to me. They're like, I don't know, I've never dealt with it, or some that have just like unscented lotion, okay? So we've been using oatmeal baths, calamine, and at bedtime lidocaine plus his antibiotics for the strep. So, yeah, tomorrow he has his update for his ears where he had his surgery. So even, I don't know, he's still got some rashes, and I'm afraid to send him to school. They're having an outbreak of it at the middle school right now, which is crazy because it's rare that older kids get it. They can, but it's not as common, and even they said that. But they said they have an outbreak of it at the middle school right now. So where they go to school, they share schools with the high schoolers because they're just across the street from each other. They pick up the middle schoolers, go pick up the high schoolers. So, you know, I told my daughter who's in high school, I was like, wash your hands. Make sure you tell everybody else on the bus to wash your hands because I doubt they sanitize those seats every day. And with this is something like with the flu and several other viruses, it is contagious before signs really appear. And then there's a shedding period and all that. And if you go and read up on it, you will see what I'm talking about. And I'm not just crazy. But yeah, I'm going to start with this tomorrow. So when I do start with it, I will take a picture of me before I start. And then I'll try to remember to take a weekly picture once a week. And then combine them all together. And then when the tub's empty, see if you guys notice a difference. Yeah, I am using some other methods. I'm using some light derma rolling. It's not as on time, you know, on a timely schedule as I would like for it to be. But I am doing it when I have time because you can't needle after you've masked. So, I know here my skin looks pretty flawless and like my complexion is... See this, I want to get rid of this. I've got to stop doing this all the time. But I want to get rid of all of this. And like right now I have a teeny tiny little pimple right there. But I promise you it is, Civ had a breakout right there. I promise you my skin is not always as flawless. Now I do not really have blackheads or whiteheads. I rarely have a breakout. It's usually hormone related. But I do have some skin discoloration, which comes with age and sun exposure. So wear your sunscreen on your face. your hands too, because 2 places that will give your age away: your hands and your face. Okay. And make sure you're using an SPF on your lips as well, because that will help break down the collagen on your lips. And that's what the needling does. It helps to try to bring back some of the collagen, plus helps absorption of certain products, or of all your products that you use. And you want to be selectful about what you put on your skin after you needle, because it is a little irritated. It's not irritated, but you know, you've poked tiny little holes all through maybe the first layer of skin, epidermis, whatever. So you definitely want to be careful what you put on your skin. I use the best products I can find, and funny thing is the best isn't always the most expensive. I use Posh, I use Acti Labs, and then for some of the serums, if Acti doesn't have them, I buy them from Amazon, as recommended by some estheticians that I follow on YouTube. Yeah, I'm one of those people. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. That was my Acti Labs haul for the day, and I hope that if you were 35 or older, you really look into buying this, and I'm interested to see my results. I will be honest with you guys. If I'm not happy with it, I will tell you. If I don't like it after a day, I'll give it another week. I will tell you guys first off, I'm not really happy with it, but I'm going to give it a week to see if I love it or hate it. I will be honest, even though I sell it. So yeah. And the link for all of that, the link to my Acti Lab website is going to be in the description box below, as I have a little one standing behind me right now that you guys can't see, who obviously can't wait to ask me a question. I'm going to let you guys go.